Social design is design that is mindful of the designer's role and responsibility in society, and the use of the design process to bring about social change. Responsibility. Within the design world, social design is sometimes defined as a design process that contributes to improving human well-being and livelihood. The agenda of social design is inspired by, among others, Victor Papanik's idea that designers and creative professionals have a responsibility and are able to cause real change in the world through good design. Papanek writes about responsible design. Designers can contribute to designing more ecological products by carefully selecting the materials they use. Papanek also remarks on designing for people's needs rather than the wants. Responsible design includes many directions, and one of these is design for the third world. Designers have responsibility over the choices they make in design processes. Social design thinking within the design world joins developing human and social capital with new products and processes that are profitable. Profitability and ownership of the processes are the cornerstones of sustainability that underpins human well-being. Another author that contributes to the development of this definition of social design is Victor Margolin. He writes in The Politics of the Artificial about the designer's ability to envision and give form on material and immaterial products that can address human problems on broad scale and contribute to social well-being. This ideology is something that social design is built on. In this view, social design is an activity that should not be framed with connotations of charity, aid, donations, help, etc. It is not voluntary work, but it should be seen as professional contribution that plays a part in local economic development or livelihood. Strategic thinking. Another starting point for outlining social design is strategic thinking of design, creating policies and implementing them on a civil level. The two poles, tradition and the market economy, can, in one of the models for social design, be placed in interaction rather than in competition with each other. An author that has to be mentioned here is Jack Fresco and his Venus project. He proposes that the future of the social systems needs to be designed by the scientific method. Social design can then be seen as a process that leads to human capabilities that in turn contributes to the well-being. As Amartya Sen writes, poverty is seen as deprivation of capabilities. By focusing on capabilities rather than e.g., income, Amartya Sen suggests that development within various social aspects of life can contribute to general development. Understanding and using social design processes can contribute to the improvement of livelihood. Performance design. As social media becomes integrated with live performance, social design has become a term to describe someone who designs how online tools connect to a performance. Just as there are lighting designers, sound designers, set designers, costume designers and video designers, social designers work with a team to complement a production with social media tools and content. In this context, social design is defined as the strategic implementation of social media to deepen or broaden the nature of its artistic performance. Designing systems. Another dimension of social design focuses on designing systems that join the elements of communication, new product development and the environment. It is argued that no single area of design is by itself sufficient to drive sustainable social development. What is needed is a system of design, one that encompasses all of the areas of design, towards an open system with multiple, self-adjusting and complementary actors that aim for a vision of a loosely defined common set of goals. Outside the design world, social design appears in a number of professional environments. There are a growing number of artists, especially in Scandinavia, that use the term social design to describe their work, though the work is exhibited within the art world. These are artists like Foss and Superflex. They come out of a tradition of social art that can be led back to the Futurists, the Dadaists and e.g. the German artist Joseph Beuys. Social world. The term social design is also increasingly used to describe design of the social world. This definition implicates a perception of a man-made reality which consequently can only be changed by man and is changed by man all the time. In this view, social design is inescapable. It is whether people are aware of it or not. The social reality is created as a result of the sum of all our individual actions. There is an emerging discussion of this concept of social design, which encompasses all other definitions of the term. Initiatives. The World Design Research Initiative, aka World Design, at the University of Art and Design Helsinki. World Design aims to explore issues relevant to social welfare and responsible design and to generate theory, as well as applicable systems and models. Its members produce exhibitions, workshops, and publications, which work as tools for testing and evaluating different social design applications. Architects Arup Associates designed the Druk White Lotus School in the Indian Himalaya along social design principles. The University of Applied Arts Vienna has a master's degree dedicated to the challenges within urban social systems and related issues. The master program is oriented towards graduates from diverse fields of study using transdisciplinary teams. Art in synergy with project-related scientific methods and knowledge is seen as a tool for urban innovation. The University of Technology Sydney introduced a Bachelor of Creative Intelligence and AMP Innovation degree in 2014, which must be completed in combination with another undergraduate degree, with a strong focus on developing novel solutions for social issues. It enables students to participate in a future-facing, world-first, transdisciplinary degree that takes multiple perspectives from diverse fields, integrating a range of industry experiences, real-world projects and self-initiated proposals, equipping students to address the complex challenges and untapped opportunities of our times. Single quote. Articles. Benson, E. Prescription for an Ethically Designed Future. IGES Center for Sustainability. Ban, N. and Tate, D. Design for the Next Billion Customers. Core77.com. Bruinsma, M. Idealism. An Ideal Design is Not Yet. Casey, V. The Designer's Dilemma. Designersaccord.org. Emerson, J. Mapping Power. Using Design to Get Where We Want to Go. Emerson, J. The Vision Thing. Seeing and Creating Change Through Design. Emerson, J. The Conversation. When Should Designers Make a Political Commitment? Emerson, J. Guns, Butter and Ballots. Citizens Take Charge by Designing for Better Government. Emerson, J. Taking It to the Streets. Graphic Design for Advocacy. Garland, K. First Things First Manifesto. Hidalgard, M. Armas de Construcción Masiva, Manual de Diseño Social N+. Howard, A. There Is Such a Thing as Society. iMagazine. Com. Howard, A. Design Beyond Commodification. iMagazine. Com. Nini, P. In Search of Ethics in Graphic Design. iga.org. Poiner, R. The Price of Juice. iMagazine. Com. Poiner, R. The Time for Being Against. Typotech. Com. Poiner, R. First Things First 2000. Rule, A. The revolution will not be designed in these times. Com. Sagmeister, S. How Good is Good. Typotech. Com. Various 100+ years of design manifestos. La Rosa, Antonio. Designers Against the Ipodization of Society.